What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today in Elden Ring, I'm going to be showing you how to get this armor. This is the Crucible armor set. Now, this isn't the only Crucible armor set. There's also this Crucible armor set right here. Now, how do you get these? Well, we are currently at Ariza Hero's Grave, and this is located in the capital, Lindell Royal Capital, up in the Altus Plateau. First, we're going to show you how to get this outfit. If you stay watching the video, I will show you how to get the other outfit. So you got to come in here, and at the end of this area, there's going to be some bosses you got to fight. There's going to be 2 Crucible Knights that you got to fight to get this outfit, as well as this sword. Now this is a get good boss. There's the Grace. We're gonna come down here, and I want you to know that there's gonna be some chariots. You're gonna have to dodge the chariots. So as it goes down, as it spawns and we go down, you should go right there, and then once it goes back up, you should come down this way, and then there's gonna be another one, but we don't want to go that direction. We want to go this direction. So if you drop down and then you take a right, and then once the chariot goes up, you want to cross into here, and once it goes up again, you want to go down here, and there's going to be another chariot that spawns right in front of us. And if you watched our Tree Sentinel video, I walk you through how to get through the chariots. Now you want to go through this door, and down here, through these steps, through this hallway. Just ignore all the skeletons. This is where you're going to fight 2 Crucible Knights. Now once you dispose of the 2 Crucible Knights, you will get this armor as well as this sword. In case you want to see the stats, those are the stats and the sword. The max equip load on us is 60.3. With the shield, it's 63.8. Now where do you get this shield? Well, if you're following Ranni's questline and Fia's questline, the shield is going to spawn down here in the aqueduct facing cliffs. Now I'm going to have a video explaining how to get to the aqueduct facing cliffs. But essentially, from here, from the aqueduct facing cliffs, you want to go forward. And right down there on that bridge across, intersecting these two buildings, these two structures, there's going to be another Crucible Knight. You're going to kill that Crucible Knight, the one in particular that's right there where I'm facing. He looks just like this. You'll kill that Crucible Knight, you'll get the shield. How do you get the tree Crucible armor? As well as the tree Crucible staff. How do you do it? How do you do it? How do you do it? Well, you have to access the Deeproot Depths. I should note that in order to access this area, you have to be doing the Ronnie quest to some degree. Once you beat Radon, a hole is going to open up. You're going to come down here through Nokron, the Eternal City. Then you're going to fight the Mimic Tier, and you're going to pass through Night's Sacred Ground. So just to let you guys know, we have to go from the Mimic Tier, right here, the Mimic Tier, all the way across this bridge, and then go down through this path. But we have to access Ancestral Woods and Night's Sacred Ground. So, just be very careful. Watch the singing enemies, because they will buff enemies around them, and they'll make the enemies a lot harder to kill. So to the left around here, we have our Ancestral Woods. You do not need to go to Night's Sacred Ground. I mean, essentially you do for Ranni's quest. All you do is just jump down here. But we are going to be coming this way. We need to access the aqueduct facing cliffs. So let's go ahead and push through all of the enemies here. Just don't even fight them, because there's a lot of them are way too powerful. I mean, you can fight them if you want, but yeah, it's all up to you. If you just follow me here, I'm going to show you how to get the Crucible tree armor. Once you see the jellyfish, you'll know that you're going the right way. Now, this is going to be a little tricky. You got to jump down here, and once you pass through here, through some more jellyfish, there's going to be a grace point up ahead. Let's go ahead and rest at this grace point, and we're almost there, guys. Now, I should note that this next area coming up is going to be a little bit frustrating. There's going to be some Crucible Knights up here that you have to face if you want the shield to drop. But the other Crucible Knight doesn't really drop a weapon or anything. I mean, you can fight him if you want. He gives you some pretty good XP and some other stuff. But you're going to come this way. Right now, we're trying to access the Great Waterfall Basin. So, to get to the Great Waterfall Basin, you can just ignore everything. You'll have a Crucible Knight there, but you can just go behind him. You don't even have to like fight him or anything. And then come this way. Now, I should point out that you should be like, this is like a late game area. You should be at least level 90, 80 before you come here. I was like level 95, but in here you'll fight the twin gargoyles, and they're pretty frustrating, I'm not gonna lie. I had to have a buddy help me take them out. They're vulnerable against they don't really bleed, but they're vulnerable against sorcery and like flame a little bit. But you're gonna have this grace here, and there's gonna be a coffin right here that you need to get in. Once you get into this coffin and you rest, it's going to transport you all the way to the Great Waterfall Crest. Okay, so from the Great Waterfall Crest, where do you go to get the Crucible armor? Well, you need to go this way. So, get on your mount, jump up on this big branch, and you want to go left. Now, I should point out that if you are following Ranni's questline, this is where you gotta go. If you're following Fia's questline, this is where you gotta go too. They both, I believe, offer you 2 different endings of the game, so you have to be really careful. And Ranni's questline will give you a secret boss. Fia's questline will give you a secret boss, both of which will give you trophies if you're playing on the PlayStation. So you kinda gotta pick and choose which ending you want. Alright, so now along here, you wanna go through the water. Just run past all of these guys, get on your mount. They're super powerful. And coming up past these headless knights, you're gonna have a grace that you can rest at. So make sure you get that grace. It's right here. As you can see, there's grace right here. And from this grace, you want to come down here, and there's going to be like a building in front of you. You want to go around that building, past all of the enemies, and take this jump up. Whoops, messed that up. Alright, take this jump up. There's going to be a Crucible Knight right here that you have to fight. This Crucible Knight will drop the Solaria's tree. In this chest right here, you will get the Crucible tree armor. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take it easy.